A brand new episode of Common Agenda is coming up next right here on the Emerson channel.
Don't move.
Seriously, don't. Welcome back, America, to another episode of Common Agenda. I'm your host, Michaela Halnon, here to bring you all the important news and can't-miss events coming up around Emerson College. Now, before we get started, I just want to welcome everybody back to reality after a weekend of probably binge-watching House of Cards. Now, I'm dead serious about this. I haven't been able to see it yet, and if any of you spoil it for me, I'm going to push you in front of a moving train. So don't mess with me, okay? Okay, let's do the news. If you are looking for immunity in international waters, why not take it one step further and study abroad? If you are interested in spending 3 weeks this summer in Salzburg, Austria, then the Salzburg Academy on Media and Global Change is for you. You can study topics ranging from media literacy to global media to innovation. The online application is due no later than midnight on March 15th, so if you're interested, you've got less than a month to order that passport. Visit the International Study and External Programs Office if you have any questions. Also, I think the bookstore has an Austrian to English dictionary that might come in handy. Speaking of being abroad, Emerson's own Charles McCary recently spent several months in Shanghai, China. McCary is the production designer in residence for the Visual and Media Arts Department and has been providing production design for upcoming production of Lady and the Lair, teaming up with Chen Yushan. McCary has been the mastermind behind dozens of different settings for the Taiwanese producer's romantic drama. So, next time you're looking for a change of scenery, just visit the Visual and Media Arts Department to see if good old Charlie can whip you up a new background. Hey, it's cheaper than a vacation and less stressful than going home. Some people just want to watch the world run. Oren Whalen, a design and tech major, loves exercise and works out 3 times a week with the November Project, an outdoor fitness club here in Boston. He loves it so much that he's planning to establish a November club of his own while studying at the LA campus. This native Englander seems excited to get out west and start building sets and applying for internships. I, however, am excited to get back in bed and eat some junk food since exercise really isn't my thing. Everyone here at Emerson is pretty darn good looking, if I do say so myself. In fact, I don't think a day goes by where I don't think, darn, isn't everyone here good looking? As if to prove my point, 2 Emersonians have recently done our great college proud by winning some impressive beauty pageants. The Miss Boston crown went to health communications major Megan Fuller, along with a prize package worth over $10,000, including academic scholarships. Michelle Negro won a similar prize when she took the Miss Cambridge title. This journalism graduate is using her title to raise awareness for Boston Bakes for Breast Cancer, while Fuller chose Knocking Out, Dropping Out, promising youth success in school. It's amazing to see such good-looking ladies using their fame to support charity. I know I do. To keep up with our trend of impressive Emersonians, Kimberly Crichton recently attended the Martin Agency Workshop. This 10-day course in advertising only selects 20 students from across the country to attend, and they get to work on designing campaigns for a live client such as Geico or Pizza Hut. You know what? I think there could be a great advertisement combining these 2 companies. Save 15% or more on your next large pizza? Okay, so I'm not the best at ads. Good thing someone at Emerson got some hands-on work in the field. Congratulations to Crichton for this great opportunity. Now let's change things up a bit and check in with So You Think You Can Dance hopeful Hunter Reis.
Hey guys, today I'm here chilling and grilling with Earth Emerson co-president Lindsay Geller. Good to have you here by my side today, Lindsay.
Hi Hunter, thank you for having me.
So, Miss Co-President of Earth Emerson, tell me what you do in your own life to keep the Earth more sustainable.
Well, personally, I'm a vegan, which is a really sustainable dietary lifestyle. And besides that, I always make sure to save energy in my own apartment at home, so turning off the lights when I leave a room, that sort of thing, as well as always using either a stainless steel or a usable plastic water bottle when I'm out and about.
Good answer. So tell me a little bit about Earth Emerson. What do you guys do?
So we do a lot of different things. We do recreational outdoor activities such as hikes, and for example, we're doing a rock climbing event this Sunday, which is really exciting at Brooklyn Builders in Somerville. Besides that, we do screenings of various environmental issues, and we do different campaigns where we try to do table to build awareness in the Emerson community.
So what do you have going on recently? Something maybe tonight, for example?
Well, it's great that you asked, because tonight we have a screening of Chasing Ice, which is a documentary about the glacial melting of the two North and South Poles. And so we'll be having that event at 6 p.m. in the Billboardy Theater, and there's also going to be free pizza, which is pretty cool.
That sounds pretty great to me. And I've heard a lot about SeaWorld recently. Anything going on there?
Yes, we are also doing another screening, which we're co-sponsoring with Emerson Peace and Social Justice, for the new movie Blackfish, which is about the treatment of the whales at SeaWorld.
Awesome. So I know that we're doing another project, the Recyclemania. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Recyclemania is a 2-month competition, and it goes across a bunch of colleges in the U.S. as well as a few in Canada. And so it's basically like an international competition to sort of promote and increase recycling on campus. And so right now we're working on increasing levels of recycling on the Emerson College campus, as well as increasing student, faculty, and staff awareness of the proper ways to recycle on campus.
So I know Emersonians are really competitive. So are we up against other schools? What are we doing there?
Well, we are against other schools, but the main thing that I think that the sustainability department of Emerson wants us to focus on is beating our personal goals from last year. So we just want to, so we're mostly competing against ourselves, and we just want to increase those levels from last year. Yeah,
our biggest enemies are always ourselves. Well, thanks for coming here today, Lindsay. And apparently Emerson has an up-and-coming film community. Who knew? Let's see what Melanie Camacho has got for us in store for this week's Focus on Film.
From Focus on Film, and today we're here with Michelle and Paul to talk about their film called Inside Boxes, their BFA thesis. Hey guys, what's up?
Hi.
Hey. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Which is so appropriate with your movie, right? Because it's about love.
Well, it's a love story in some sense. It's a movie about Jeff who moves in with his girlfriend, and for the most part they're perfectly in love. But then all of a sudden, something just kind of hits Jeff, and he begins to like question the very essence of why does she love him, and he feels like he has to prove himself a failure. I wanted to make a personal narrative without making a personal narrative, because I find personal narrative sometimes be a bit vain. So I figured, why not make it about fear of commitment, a problem that like a lot of people can relate to.
What would you say is one of your biggest struggles right now in pre-production?
For me, at least right now, is kind of like morphing and shaping this character.
His story is very strong visually, so I guess mine would be, just translating his story into something visually inspiring. And we also noticed while we were talking about his story is that we drew a lot of inspiration from Michelle Gondry. Visually for me, it was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and a little bit of being John Malkovich.
And are you leaning towards a particular ending?
I think the biggest ending I'm leaning towards right now is that they break up at the end.
No.
Which, oh yeah, so for Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
I had this great writing professor who is one of the reasons why I actually want to make it a happy ending. That like stories in movies, characters change, and for me, I feel like it's very important for Jeff to succeed because it shows that like one can overcome like battles with anxiety. Just kind of like trying to figure out and mold and shape this creature of mine.
What a complex process. Wow. I think you guys could do a great job. It's a really cool story.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on Focus on Film. Stay tuned because Inside Boxes will be filming this summer around Boston. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. I'm Melanie from Focus on Film. See ya.
Hey there, kids. I'm Sam Crichton, and sorry if I look a little off today. I haven't seen the sun in a while. You know how it is, House of Cards and everything. Let's check out what events we've got coming up around campus. Emmy-winning author Suleika Jawad will be giving an inspiration talk about her journey living with leukemia. Suleika has recorded the struggles and triumphs of her ongoing journey through her compelling interactive video series, Life Interrupted. Her work has received News and Documentary Emmy, as well as many other merits. Suleika is truly an inspirational role model, so if you could use a motivational word or two, consider stopping by. We're already knee-deep into that point in the semester when everyone could use a few motivational words, so come to the Billboardy Theater tomorrow night at 6:30.
Also happening this Thursday, the Bright Family Screening Room is showing Sound City, a documentary about the story of the iconic Sound City studios. Recognize any of these artists? Neil Young, Tom Petty, Slipknot, Nirvana? Well, they, among many more incredible musicians, became famous through Sound City Studios. So if you're a big music buff, how awesome would it be to see how your favorite artists got started? Yeah, pretty awesome. So be sure to reserve your seat for tomorrow night at 7 on eventbrite.com. Have you ever fantasized about the classy life of 1970s rich women? What a coincidence! I know the perfect thing for you to see this weekend. Fefu and Her Friends, a play revolving around the lives of the gossip and of 8 wealthy women. There'll be dancing, wine, fancy dresses, sophisticated conversation. Performances are in the Semmel Theater, located on the 3rd floor of Tufte. General admission tickets are $12, but only $8 for Emerson students. Performances are this weekend, Thursday and Friday at 8 p.m., Saturday at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m., and Sunday at 2. Stay classy, Emerson. We're still doing that Anchorman thing, right? Burning through those board bucks or just getting tired of the DH? Then I have some good news for your wallets and your stomachs. Sodexo and Money Matters want to give you a cheat sheet for eating healthy and on a budget. They'll help you organize a shopping budget, teach you some simple healthy recipes, and did I mention free food? Yeah, that definitely hooked you. And if you live off campus, this is completely the event for you. As much as you think that Prego is one of the items on the food pyramid, it might be time to start doing some actual cooking. Don't forget the date, this Tuesday the 25th in the Charles Beard Room. Get ready to polish up those resumes because the internship fair is coming up. As many as 50 company representatives will be coming to Emerson for potential interns. Wow, how many jobs can you score in a room with 50 employers? 50 or less. Be sure to look at the full list of employers on the Emerson website and take advantage of the preparation workshops that are being hosted this week. Be sure to register in advance for these workshops and the internship fair by logging onto eHire or emailing career services at careers@emerson.edu. And remember, dress to impress. Like weekends? Like beans? Then you'll love what Aaron Koval's got for you in it's Weekend in the Bean.
Need I say more? Hello everyone, I'm Erin Koval with Weekend on the Bean, the first one of the semester. Today we're here at the Boston Harbor Hotel located at 70 Roars Wharf, which on Saturday, February 22nd will be hosting the Above and Below Chocolate Party from 1 to 4 p.m. First you get to indulge yourself with delicious treats. They even have something with candied bacon. That's bacon. That's also candied. Then after you've gorged on the irresistible sweets, you can work it off with a lap around the ice rink. Now let's go talk to Boston Hotel's executive pastry chef, Sean Dresser, and find out a little bit more about the candied bacon. Party. That might be important. So Sean, tell me, what can people expect to see from your chocolates?
You're going to see a whole array of chocolates going from dark to white to milk, different textures. We're going to have mousses, cookies, cakes, custards. One of them being our milk chocolate tart with peanut butter mousse and candied bacon. It's definitely that whole salty, sweet kind of combination. So you got a little crunch from the bacon, you got the sweetness of the peanut butter, and then that dark chocolate contrast with milk chocolate contrast. We have the white chocolate burnt orange rice pudding, so rice containing no gluten, so that's good for a gluten-free person, as well as a flourless chocolate cake with a passion fruit custard. Also, not to leave out our vegan friends, I have a dark chocolate cupcake that I use for all my cakes. Nobody knows that it's vegan. It's delicious, so it's really good.
And other than just the chocolates themselves, obviously, where else are chocolate elements being put into this?
We're going to have some cocktails that are chocolate-based. I know we're definitely having some hot chocolate. You can't do without that. And throughout the stations, I'm going to do some chocolate showpieces.
Well, there you have it, Emerson. If you're looking to indulge in some sweet treats and have fun at the same time, check out the Above and Below Chocolate Party at the Boston Harbor Hotel on Saturday the 22nd. And to get your tickets for $38, go to winteronthewharf.com. That's it for Weekend on the Bean. I'm Erin Koval, and I'll see you next week. Now, bean me out, Scotty.
Well, that's about all the time we've got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking in with us here at Common Agenda. I'm your host, Michaela Halnon, and remember, we've got a special show for you tomorrow. I hear it features live performances by Arcade Monkeys and Passion Collective. Jamie Sanders will be making a special appearance as well, and we have no idea what that will consist of. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Common Agenda. Tinder coming soon. Until next time, this is Common Agenda.